Hi everybody and welcome into coverage of the San Jose Sharks Cup Series. Today, for the first time in over 25 years, NASCAR cars will be going racing at Nashville Superspeedway. That is right, the concrete third of a mile will be used yet again for NASCAR licensed racing, and these drivers are ready to go. I'm excited to see how it is. There's a look at this not new track, but newly to these cars track. As we take a look at some drivers to watch for. Kyle Larson, still looking for that first win, reigning champion of Season 1. Still looking for the first win here with his new team in Hendrick Motorsports. And also look out for Chase Briscoe in that 14 Peak car. He has a pretty fast Stuart Haas car. We'll see if he can get it done. And Chris Buescher driving the Fast and All 17, starting towards the front. We'll see what he can do. It's time for your starting lineup here for the first race of Nashville Superspeedway. In row number 1, it's Joey Logano and Chase Briscoe. Row number 2 is going to be Kyle Larson and Ryan Blaney. Row number 3, Kyle Busch and William Byron, some neon eye-pleasing cars. I'm sure everybody's loving those. Row number 4, Chris Buescher and Ty Dillon. Row 5 is a lot of ones. It's Denny Hamlin and Kurt Busch, and now kind of the same font. Row number 6 is going to be Tyler Reddick and Martin Truex Jr. Row 7, Chase Elliott and Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon off to a struggling start here so far this season. Row number 7 is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and last week's winner at Bristol, Kevin Harvick. Row 8, his teammate Cole Custer and John Hunter Nemechek. Row number 9, Christopher Bell and Eric Jones. Row 10, Matt DiBenedetto and Corey LaJoie. Row 11, Bubba Wallace and Brad Keselowski. Row 12 is Ryan Newman and Alex Bowman. Row 13, Justin Haley and Eric Almirola. Row 14, rounding out the field, or row 15, must have gotten backtracked there, is Ross Chastain. As we get set, let's go green flag racing. 10 laps around Nashville Superspeedway. Logano, Briscoe, lead him to the line. Into turn number 2, it's Briscoe on the high side. Logano looks to the inside, nothing there, and Briscoe's going to clear him and dive down, blocking him going into 3. On to lap 2 out of 10 now. Briscoe taking a little bit of a lead, but Logano's going to gain there in turn number 2. They both look to the inside. Logano looking, not quite able to get there. Lap 3 out of 10. Logano to the inside. He tries to move Briscoe. Briscoe gets a good enough run out of the corner. Here comes Logano. Can he get him on the inside? They're going to move him. Kyle Larson punting Chase Briscoe out of the way, and now it's going to be Larson to the lead with Logano in second on lap 4 out of 10. Coming to lap 5 out of 10, it is Kyle Larson out in the lead. Now behind him, trying to track him in, is going to be Chris Buescher. Buescher really getting good entries to the corner, but Larson beating him on the exits. Lap 6 out of 10. Larson the high side looking down into 3. 3. Now out of turn 4. They close in on lap traffic. Alex Bowman, and they're wrecking. Lap 7 out of 10 crashes out. It's Martin Truex Jr. getting a little wobbly and going in hard to, I think that was Matt DiBenedetto he hit. And Kevin Harvick, who won last week, is going to be taken out this week. Let's look at the replay. What happens here to Martin Truex Jr.? He just goes sideways straight in. A terrible, vicious hit there on Matt DiBenedetto. That was a really tough hit. Hard to watch, really. Ross Chastain, who was really making some good progress, starting dead last, working his way up the field. Ryan Newman. Like we said, Kevin Harvick won last week. The luck does not stay for Harvick. He'll be taken out here. Matt DiBenedetto. And, Martin Truex Jr. not appearing to be able to get out on his own. He's going to have to be taken out in the ambulance. That was a vicious hit, as we're going to see the car. As you can see, some of the cars in the red flag stopped. Not quite the red flag, but waiting to go back green, and we will. Lap 9 out of 10, 2 laps to go. It's a shootout. Buescher gets the launch. Larson looking to the inside, going to turn 2. He's going to get him to the inside. He'll block his former teammate, Kurt Busch, looking to the inside. He's finished second so many times this year on the white flag. They're side by side going down the back. Side by side coming out. Kurt Busch will win the first race back at Nashville Superspeedway. What a race it was. Kurt Busch able to just hound his old teammate Kyle Larson on the inside. He's finished second so many times this year. He wasn't going to do it again today. Kurt Busch will go to victory lane finally after 7 races of trying. It's his 3rd career San Jose Sharks Cup Series win, combining Season 1 wins and Season 2 wins. He won last year at Richmond and Bristol, the short track, so he gets a nice win here on the 3rd mile concrete track. what a race it was. There are your race results. Matt DiBenedetto, Ryan Newman, Ross Chastain, your final 3 cars. They all finished towards the back, being in that wreck. Rounding up the rear. Let's take a look at how this shakes up the season standing. And for sure, Kurt Busch was already first without a win. He is going to be running away with it here. Here it is, Kurt Busch now with a win. You see him in blue at 2:07, a commanding lead over Kyle Larson, who jumps all the way from 7th to 2nd. Ty Dillon falling down to 3rd. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 4th. 5th is William Byron. 6th, Kevin Harvick. That wreck hurt him. He fell from 2nd to 6th. Truex in 7th. Christopher Bell in 8th. We sit fast to the second page here. Matt DiBenedetto in dead last right now at 63 points. I mean, that's just a huge difference from Kurt Busch's 207. Denny Hamlin's at 20. Brad Keselowski, 21st. Alex Bowman, 22nd. Austin Dillon made it to the playoffs last year. He has been struggling this year. We'll see if he can make a push here late as we approach the final couple races of the regular season. That's right. We are closing in on the playoffs of the second season of the San Jose Sharks Cup Series. Thank you for tuning in to this race at Nashville. We hope to see you again next week. So long.